folks. It's been a wild year of news here in Kern County. We've combed through all of the stories that took place in our area and are squeezing in some of the top ones in less than 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us on this New Year's Eve. Tonight we're dedicating most of our 6 o'clock newscast to look back at 2025's most noteworthy stories here in Kern County. We're covering topics from serious crimes to some of the stories that have put a smile on our face. My co-anchor Rochelle Mercia has filed multiple year in review pieces we're about to show you. We begin with some of the biggest headlines of 2025.
This year, Kern County became ground zero for controversial ICE raids.
15 people were arrested. They were my friends, and they took 3 of my family members, or 3 of my cousins. It's real, and many people don't believe me.
Eyewitness News received several calls and viewer videos of what appeared to be Border Patrol agents in Bakersfield at the Home Depot on Ming Avenue, taking people into custody. It was later confirmed federal agents were carrying out Operation Return to Sender, targeting undocumented immigrants and detaining them. Similar raids would soon sweep across the country, creating widespread fear, protests, and political controversy. 2025 also saw the loss of Genesis Mata.
There were signs on Genesis that you can say she was being abused.
The 8-year-old was found dead inside a bathtub in a Bakersfield motel with signs of torture and abuse. Her biological father, Ray Mata Jr., and stepmother, Graciela Bustamante, were arrested and charged with 7 felony counts, including first-degree murder, willful cruelty to a child, and torture. The case sparked community outrage and an outside investigation into Child Protective Services. We now go to June 26th. 20-year-old Maya Hernandez, who reportedly drove from Visalia to a Bakersfield medical spa with her 2 young sons. In the heat of summer, she allegedly left her 1-year-old, Emilio Gutierrez, and his brother alone in the car while she had her procedure. While she left the car running, investigators found that model shuts off after an hour. 2 hours later, Hernandez reportedly returned to find her 2 young sons in distress. Emilio succumbed to the heat, while his brother was hospitalized and placed in protective custody.
I really don't think she meant to hurt them. I can't give anybody those answers because she did hurt them.
Hernandez was found guilty on child abuse charges, but the jury was deadlocked on charges of murder and involuntary manslaughter. August 25th. A group of teens at the Panorama Bluffs, and their phone cameras were rolling.
Everybody was intoxicated. The 2 females started fighting, and the men with them that were, together with them, they got in the altercation, and it went south.
17-year-old Brody Davis attempted to break up a fight between 2 girls when a gun is seen aimed right at him.
It was traumatizing because at that point I tried to, help him. I took my shirt off and put pressure. I couldn't really do much.
Brody was shot and killed. The video helped identify the suspect, 19-year-old Sebastian Dominguez. He was arrested and pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. Now to a crash that had even police perplexed.
My 13 years here at the police department is one of the more unique situations I've been involved in.
What appeared to be a hit-and-run crash on the West Side Parkway this year had debris, car, and body parts strewn for a half mile. A driver, 51-year-old Thomas Fryman, would later call police, leading officers to the car they believed was involved. Fryman was arrested and charged for hit and run, resulting in death. This year sent shockwaves through the Bakersfield Police Department as one of its own is accused of inappropriately talking to a teenage girl online.
The allegations against Detective Lugo are deeply disturbing and do not reflect the values of our department or the expectations of our community.
35-year-old Mark Lugo, a 13-year detective with BPD, reportedly encouraged the young girl on Instagram to send him explicit material. He was placed on administrative leave and faces several charges. From BPD to county controversy, former Kern County District 2 Supervisor Zach Scrivener was formally charged this year with 5 felonies, including child abuse and weapons charges. CSUB Athletics had a massive shakeup in 2025 with the arrest of 32-year-old Kevin Mays, the assistant coach of the men's basketball team. Mays is accused of trafficking a woman investigators found across California, Oregon, and Washington. Bakersfield police say they also found illegal firearms, large amounts of cocaine, and marijuana during the search of Mays' home. From Delano to Mexico, a massive manhunt played out this year for this man, Cesar Hernandez. The convicted murderer managed to escape from a corrections van en route to the Delano courthouse. He made his way to Tijuana. During a shootout with the Mexican police, Hernandez allegedly shot and killed a police commander. He was caught in Tijuana 9 days later. Kern County fire crews were put to task in Lamont this year, battling a fire starting in a warehouse, spreading to a pallet yard, and to a nearby mobile home park.
Once we saw the fire getting closer, I told my family just to grab as much as they could and get out.
The 2-alarm fire burned through the weekend night, destroying 3 mobile homes and displacing 11 people. Another loss this year, federal funding for the high-speed rail.
We do have to be responsible for the tax dollars that are spent from the federal government.
U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy and the Trump administration pulled approximately $4 billion from the project after the High-Speed Rail Authority failed to convince them the project was worth it. And the music fell silent at Buck Owens Crystal Palace.
A year ago, July, we put it up for sale, and we've had lots of nibbles, lots of interest, tire kicking. Nothing seemed to be happening, so the Owens family decided to go ahead and shut her down.
A beloved Bakersfield landmark, home of the Bakersfield Sound, hosting a who's who of country legends, marked 2025 with its final curtain call. Hi, I'm Rochelle Murcia with Eyewitness News Bakersfield Now on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel where we have tons of great content to choose from. While you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right there. That way you can stay up to date on all the things related within Kern County. Thanks for watching.